The Never Stop Learning Challenge. So for this month's Never Stop Learning Challenge, I have been doing an awful lot of research into the neuroscience of how we learn, and specifically looking into various learning theories with a idea of trying to figure out what is the best way to help singers to learn, what things can we put in place that might make it happen a little bit faster for people. Now, when I started out, I had some preconceived ideas about what learning theories were and how I thought I might conclude with my research, and it turned out to be very different from what I was expecting. There were certain things I learned that I wasn't expecting to. And so this is what I'm going to share with you today. So one of the most popular learning theories out there, and one that you probably will have come across because it is very much in popular culture, is something called VAC learning theory. And VAC learning theory basically suggests that we all have a preference as to whether we prefer to receive information visually, auditory, or kinesthetically. Meaning, do we like to see the information? Do we prefer to hear the information? Or do we prefer to embody the information in a physical way? And the theory basically suggests that once you decide what your preference is of those three, you will learn best if information is delivered to you in that particular method. Now, that's something that I have, I suppose, believed for a long time. And it was only when I started doing my research that I discovered that this theory has been very much debunked. And in lots of studies, when they have kind of tried this out with people and they have delivered information purely in a visual way or purely in an auditory way, they have discovered that actually that can reduce somebody's ability to learn something rather than enhance it, which completely goes against everything I always thought. However, what they did conclude was that rather than delivering information in one particular mode, so either visual, auditory, or kinesthetic, if you deliver the information in more than one mode at the same time, people do learn faster. So in other words, if you're trying to learn a new song and you are just listening to the song to learn it, you probably won't learn it as fast as if you are listening to the song and looking at either the sheet music or the lyrics at the same time. When we do that, we activate more areas of the brain. So our auditory part of the brain and our visual part of the brain is being activated at the same time. And the evidence suggests that the more areas of the brain that are activated during the learning process, the faster we will learn.